Welcome to the Impulse. This is the podcast that drives into every spectrum of life. Today I'll be paying host to one of my senior colleagues. He's a doctor and he's also a side hustler. So today we'll be hosting the big doctor.
All right.
Doctor
all right.
what?
Gabriel.
Yeah,
Well, so I'm Gabriel, and I'm really pleased to be here. It's a pleasure to be here. I mean, when you called on me, I'm like, why not? If a friend in the same domain wants to speak to me and know more about me, why not? I'm available. So
yeah.
I'm gassed for this particular podcast, and I hope you're going to be able to squeeze every drop out of me. Every question you have about me, you can just shoot.
It's actually a pleasure having you, at least he's here representing the Ghanaian also. So
Yeah, I'm
it's the first
representing
time. So
Ghana.
he's
Yeah,
from Ghana
yeah,
and you already know I'm the Liberian boy.
yeah.
So it's Liberia versus Ghana here today. We have a tough match,
Yeah,
you
to
know,
play.
to play here.
I'm
So
ready for it. I
again,
hope you win.
we have fascinating things to talk about. Some things
Alright.
that I need to know more about the doctor,
Okay.
and also about his hustle and all the things he been doing.
I'm available.
Yeah,
Just squeeze it all
so
out.
that thank you again. Thanks.
Yeah.
So today, like I told you, I want to talk about you. It's mostly about you.
Yeah.
Too much about all of what been going on from the Amapiano angle
Yeah.
to
yeah.
the hustling to
yeah.
everything.
A lot
So
have been happening.
yeah, a lot of it happening.
So I don't know if I could give your listeners a little bit or viewers a little bit of an intro about myself.
Yeah, I would love
So,
for you to do that.
Yeah.
Give
So
us who's
like
the
I said,
doctor,
yeah, I'm gassed for this particular podcast because I know you're going to do your best to squeeze every drop out of me. So I'm Gabriel Nditsi Edudzi. I'm from Ghana, like you rightly said. I've been in Morocco for the past 8 years, and I've been studying medicine. And yeah, I am now I'm a medical intern at the Military Hospital here in Rabat. And yeah, mostly we speak French. And I'm a side hustler, like you rightly said.
Yeah.
I'm a videographer. And yeah, you might have seen me in Amapiano photos because I have to go there and shoot the event.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically that's what I do. And that's all about me. And yeah, just ask me
Thanks.
what away what
So
you
you
want
guys
to
are here. That's the doctor. And, the doctor I've already said is an intern. So
Yeah,
again, we are happy to have you.
thank you.
So let's just go back a little bit.
Mhm.
So how it all started? How did you get involved with medicine or get involved with wanting to come to Morocco? How did it all start?
It's an interesting question when I get asked because I have a lot to say when I'm asked this question. I don't know sometimes how to tailor it down. But coming to Morocco, I actually didn't want to come to Morocco at first. Honestly, I remember in 2016.
Well, it seemed like me.
Yeah, I never wanted to come to Morocco. So I had the opportunity. I was on scholarship in secondary school. So the same people who placed me on scholarship also had an opportunity for me to come to Morocco. And then they wanted me to come and study. And the idea was to come and study pharmacy. Now, pharmacy, I chose it because really my grades were not enough to do pharmacy. Because in Ghana, before you do pharmacy, you should be around 8 A's, 7 A's. I had 3 A's or 5 A's, 4 A's
Wow.
or so. So I
That's
just,
situation. Wow.
yeah. So I penned down
I don't
pharmacy.
even know how many A's you have to get back home before you do
Yeah,
pharmacy back home. I don't know, maybe.
yeah. So I penned down pharmacy because I knew they will not give it to me. So I
Mm.
intentionally put it there so they will not pick me. At the end of the day, they picked me because the person who was helping me had a strong connection. So yeah, it happened that I came to Morocco.
Yeah.
So fast forward, I studied French like you did for
Yeah.
1 year. So we were told that with French you can get better course. So
Yeah.
we placed all the
All
efforts
of the
needed
efforts in it
needed
because
to to
they
kill the
usually tell
French.
you that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, the French, yeah, we did our best. We had a pass mark, but then we didn't get the medicine.
It's usually like that.
Yeah, of
Similar
course.
case with me.
Of course, the slot is limited, so we didn't get the medicine. So what happened was that we went ahead to do infirmary. It's nursing anesthesia. Yeah. So I started nursing anesthesia for 2 months or 3 months, and then I finally got called for a scholarship again here in Morocco. That's military medicine. So yeah, I just got into military medicine. Even though we came late, we had to put in effort, to get things going for us. And then we finally jumped through the deadlines, and then here we are today. So basically, that's how it started for me.
Wow.
Mm.
So that's very interesting,
Yeah.
from the journey from back home. And
Yeah.
I saw a video, of you, from the beginning, you saying you want to become a doctor.
Yeah.
That's so that was so
Yeah, that's
inspirational. When I
so
saw
inspiring.
it, like I was like, wow,
Yeah.
speaking to
Speaking
the dreams,
speaking dreams
yeah,
into
into
reality.
reality, like
Yeah, I know, right?
one
So
day
that
to
was
be a
actually a
doctor.
documentary I did when I was around in my first year in secondary school. That should be around 14 years or probably 15 years. So I was asked the question, who would you want to be? And I said, yeah, I rightly said I would like to be a doctor if I grew up in the future.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's very nice. And now, are we saying you're a
yeah.
doctor now?
Yeah, we are
Okay.
still, we are
You're
still, we are
still
still, yeah, we are
pushing,
still
yeah.
pushing. We are left
Yeah.
with 1 year to
Yeah.
go, though. Yeah.
That's good. So like you said, the journey was so tough because hitting for the East was now an ordinary thing.
Yeah.
Getting not that enough East to get what you wanted to do at that point in time.
Yeah.
So like now being in Morocco, how is it like being like, especially you after getting nursing and then coming to do medicine? Like, how was the relocation process like? Was it like that difficult? Did you have friends in Rabat to to accommodate you at that time?
Fortunately for us, when we came, we had to stay in the military school, which is like basically a hostel.
Oh yeah, so
So yeah. So it was very easy to to get into the hostel, and then they cook for us basically. They send it with the bus to school, so it was very easy to adapt. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
See. So thus far with the medical school journey, how has it been like?
Well, I would say it's very difficult from the beginning because look at you, an Anglophone studying in a Francophone country. Would I say I regret coming to Morocco? No, I didn't.
By the way, also I'm a medical student. I can definitely relate to how is it like as an Anglophone.
Yeah, exactly. As an Anglophone, I never regret coming to Morocco. By the way, because I had the opportunity to speak 2 languages. So first year, second year, it's tough because you're an Anglophone, and whatever the prof is saying in the classroom, you don't have any idea what's going on. Exactly, you don't understand, and then you have to come back home, watch YouTube videos. More learning to do. Once your colleagues are just learning once, you are learning twice, and it's a little bit difficult. But then at a point in third year, I realized that look, I would need French, so I had to quickly integrate with the people who speak French. Because at first I was very poor when it comes to speaking French. So I integrated myself among these people, and then here I am today. I can speak French and understand, which helps a lot, by the way, in your third year and going to the hospital. Despite the fact that they speak Darija, you get to speak, French with some of the profs.
You already have some basic in the Darija.
Of course, it was necessary at a point because when you are in the hospital and you are alone, when you are alone and then you have emergency coming, you don't have any option than to release
like for me, I've had a lot of instances like that. You always have to look for someone to come and can you do this this translation for you. But like thus far for me, right, I think it's encouraging and also challenging.
Exactly.
You have to do double of the things you usually do as a person. So like you said, it just for effort, and you have to continue applying the effort. Like for you have applied that effort and you at that level 1 more year. So and what are you intending to do after your last year? What are you going to specialize in?
Well, recently I did a video when you mentioned about the fact that I wanted to be doctor when I grew up. I had to complete that video because it's a documentary. So I needed to tell people like, okay, I'm now a doctor. Well, not that I'm bragging, but I needed to tell them like after being a doctor, I had to do something else. So my dream from childhood again was to become a cardiovascular surgeon. But like things changing. Like environment plays vital role when it comes to certain things, certain choices in life. So environment played a vital role here in this case in Morocco. Not that it's very difficult to get into the cardiovascular journey, but you get to operate on people. But how many people can you operate on? All these things are questions that I got to ask myself, and I decided to change my mind. That look, I should get into anesthesiology, and then anesthesiology and then resuscitation.
See me sitting here until now, I still have the belief that I want to become a cardiologist.
Yeah, you can become
I still have the dream, but like you say, as we go,
it's possible. Changes happen. You tend to have a lot of
options. I also love dermatology. Also
dermatology. Dermatology is something I wouldn't like because it's so easy and so like boring. I like something that's all about energy and I'm giving you that adrenaline rush.
That's the doctor. That's the good doctor we're talking to. So I see. So I think you talk more about this whole school stuff. Let's get into the social aspect.
Okay.
The social aspect of the doctor, So, like you said, you get involved in some Amapiano.
I get some stuff going on the side.
How's the content creation things like? How do you get involved into content creation? Video recording, YouTube,
exactly. Speaking about YouTube was something I discovered when I came to Morocco. Because back home, like I was kind of tech guy. I loved to play with technology, mobile phone and stuff. But then I discovered I could have done more. So when I got to Morocco, I'm like, okay, I'm in the domain of medicine. Someone motivated me actually. He's from Ghana as well. So he started doing YouTube, right? Then I felt like, no, I can do better than this guy because I have the basic in technology and stuff. Why not just start? So I just started with a friend's phone. And that was 2017. I started gradually. I bought my first camera. Gradually, I bought a second. I sold the first one, and then here we are today creating podcasts for for viewers and stuff like that. So I got into it because I really loved to share ideas. I really loved to
No,
teach people.
truly, I definitely understand that you love to share ideas because it's me sitting here starting a podcast. It's all about you, getting the motivation from you as a medical student. Because like truly, as a medical student, it's like you feel like you have too much to do.
Exactly.
So you feel like you cannot do anything else.
Yeah.
But when you tend to realize that you can actually find other things to do, right? While being a medical student, you cannot just tie yourself.
That's what people don't know.
I actually got that inspiration and stuff from you, So you sitting here, you should be proud that you have motivated a lot of people.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. I'm humbled. I'm humbled. I'm humbled.
I guess
I'm humbled.
Other people too might get motivated through
I know, right? I'm humbled.
Other medical students.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not an easy road. So and then aside the content creating too, I do videography. And the videography born out of I think it's the content the videography was born out of the content creating because I realized that I could have done like more stuff. So I'm like, let me explore and see what is happening out there, and then boom, then the videography came out of it, and so I get to shoot events and for people and stuff like that. Events for
So actually, when you went for the Amapiano stuff,
you are interested in Amapiano,
because it's actually rare here to see like fellow blacks put it that way, getting these gigs, wherein you have the opportunity to go and do things for these our Moroccan brothers and stuff. So it's very, very, very nice.
It's very nice seeing
you got those opportunities.
Of course. One thing I would like to say is that when you're doing something, you just have to put in effort and do it very well. All right. You don't just have to do it once and be like, okay, I have competence in it. Keep doing it and know the errors. So that to the point where you get like, okay, I'm bored with this. Let me try a new thing. That's when you know that you are very good at doing it. And when you get to that point, you get called for every event. You don't have to push yourself to it. When you are good at it, you get called. It's like that. It's like that. So it was nice.
So right now we're talking about the money now,
money.
But it's just little. I know it's just little. People who make money, they always say it's little. So
of course, money, at least something to sustain you. That's really important. As you know, we are students here, and it's really difficult to get your money in time, especially when it comes from the government. So when situations like this happen, you get to have to eat some things that you really want to eat and stuff like that. So you need something of this sort to cushion you when you fall back. You need to side hustle, like in order to get something for yourself in case your country don't pay you in time. You can use that, and it's been good. It's been good. At least I get to survive with that.
That's cool. At least the side hustle is paying. So this is our own side hustle. Maybe you can pay one day.
Definitely. It works. You just have to put in the effort, and it works. It definitely does work. It works.
Cool.
It works.
So also, you told me that you want to start a brand. So I want to know more. What's the brand we're going to be?
All right. Thank you very much. I feel like this is the first time I'm talking about brand publicly to the people,
so
and I'm really, I'm really happy. It's all because of you. I must say. Because when I tended doing this, I started with my channel's name, but I felt like they were not producing the best thing for me, honestly, because the shirt that they gave me wasn't something I would really want someone to wear. Then I decided to launch one on my Facebook, my WhatsApp status, and then you got in touch. You were like, I can do this for you, doc. I'm like, oh, why not? If a brother side hustler wants to help me, why not? Let me just quickly hop on this. So I've had my design for a long time, for a very long time, 2023.
Very long time.
Very long time. And then when you said you want to hop on this, I'm like, why not? Let me just, get you to do this. And I was really gassed. I was really happy, excited that I even shot videos today, to launch it out there. And I'm really happy that I had to say it on your podcast. And it was through you that I was able to launch it.
So we're talking about Les Amis, right?
Yeah, Les Amis. Les Amis, I'm wearing one of them. And you guys should, check them out. And you can get cool.
So get ready for the brand, the brand coming out soon. Keep the money, get all the things.
And there's going to be discount, obviously, and it's really, really dope to wear.
I'm not getting discount. I'm getting a free one.
You are getting a free one.
That's the importance of the whole podcast and having that connection with the owner of the brand.
Exactly. So you're having a free one. You just have to choose the brand of your choice because you have different forms here. You just have to choose one of your choice.
So I see. So, but also, how's the YouTube been like? Yeah, have you reached to that level you are targeting?
See, YouTube is really difficult. Let me tell you, it's very difficult in the sense that you have to be considerate of your location, what you are doing on YouTube, and how you are doing it, because everybody's unique, right? Then your consistency. People will tell you it's consistency, but the consistency is not just being consistent, it's about discipline. You don't gain anything out of YouTube when you first start. You might get lucky or not. So, with all these things being in question, are you going to do it regardless? That's it. So, YouTube at first it was very tough, but I think I've loved it.
You've learned a lot about
I've
it.
learned a lot. And then, like my friend said recently, said I've done YouTube, but it seems I'm not enjoying all the money from YouTube. I'm enjoying it from somewhere else. And it's true. YouTube is not the only thing that will pay you. It exposes you.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of opportunities because of YouTube. Trust me, we are here because I had an idea about YouTube. Yeah,
YouTube. What the first place that saw you?
Yeah, I can't
remember. Was it YouTube or Artifact?
I don't.
There was somewhere that I saw you
I
first time. And
can't really remember. Can't really remember. And we've gone really far. We've gone really far. So yeah, that's the whole thing about YouTube. And yeah, YouTube. If I start speaking about it, I might not end it today. And so yeah, basically that's all I can say. Just be disciplined. Just be disciplined, regardless.
Yeah. So taking that advice,
and also celebrate small wins.
Yeah.
No matter how small it is, you should celebrate it. Yeah.
We're trying to catch up.
Yeah. You are there. You can bypass me.
Yeah, things are getting very simple now. We have AI. We have all these.
Of course, you can integrate it, and if you use them in the right way, it's going to help your videos go up.
So yeah. So I'm just so glad that I was able to interview you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I hope you've had all your questions.
That special. No, there's one important one.
Tell me, let me know.
And we also have a game at the end. So
okay.
The most important one.
I'm gassed for the game and everything else.
The most important one. When are we going to see the madam? Are we discussing after or the madam?
Yeah.
Which one?
For madam, hypothetically speaking. Yeah.
Hypothetically, okay. Get that.
She's not interested in me putting her out there.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. But why not? You're a friend of mine. I can introduce her. It's really something that I should do. I should do. I'll introduce her.
Life is stressful. So
I know. Yeah, I know. So don't worry. I'll introduce her to you. Don't worry. When the time comes.
Yeah,
all right.
So at least I have a hope. Somewhere I'm hoping to be introduced.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. That is basically I've asked most
of the questions.
At least you guys have already found out who is.
Don't worry. When I go home and you remember other questions, you can still call me over. I can come over.
Yeah, this is Dr. Gabriel.
And if you have other questions too, you can put it in the comment section. It's really important.
You can ask.
So I get to answer.
According to him.
Of course.
So this is the doctor. So and also when am I getting kicked from the Ghanaian community? Because
I
think you have to be
because now that you do more of printing. So you have to definitely get something. Even if you don't have anything from the Ghanaian community, I'm part of the Ghanaian community. So if you have something from me, it's still from the Ghanaian community.
Yeah, I told you I had my first gig that I had here was from GM Sons.
Yeah, GM Sons. He's in Ghana now. He did money transfer, and now you are into money transfer too. So you should do yours too as well.
Okay, just local way.
No problem. Cool. It's just a gradual process, It's always like that. It's always like that. All right.
I'm so glad I had an interesting conversation with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for.
It's actually great hosting you. This your podcast.
Yeah, I know.
We learn from you, and then you always encourage to come back because we learn from you.
Of course.
And as the godfather of this,
we are brothers.
Yeah, you are the godfather.
No.
Of this podcast and YouTube, and so now it depends on you for every direction.
Don't worry, I am available as long as we are here to help brothers. Why not?
I hope that you come again.
Definitely.
Always come.
Yeah.
His home is your home.
Yeah, mi casa es your casa. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Hope that hospital won't kill you because
no, it won't because I really enjoy it sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes it gets annoying and boring.
So what's the final message to your people?
Final message is that we've spoken about a lot of stuff, and then I will do my best to summarize each and every one. All right. So, just to tell that consistency is really important. Despite the fact that it's important, discipline is what will keep you consistent. So you should be disciplined. All right. Should be motivated. And that aside, when life gets tougher, you have to push through because it's been the same for me. My journey has not been smooth. Despite the fact that I said I wanted to be a doctor when I was young, doesn't mean that I had it on a silver platter. It was very difficult for me. I had to push through a lot of resistance. So you guys can also do the same thing. all I can tell you out there is that, medicine is not basically medicine. You can do a lot of things. I'm a very good example of it. And my friend here is also a very good example of it. And we do a lot of things outside medicine. So yeah, you can do it. You should explore, all right? Because it's very depressing to just do medicine, or trust me. So you should explore, do a lot of things outside medicine. And don't forget your book as well, because that's what you fall back on when things don't actually work out for you. And basically, we will talk more, Charlie. I'll come back on this podcast. I mean, this
We're
is
always
my
talking
home.
more.
And yeah, there is more to my life than
talk
medicine and then being a content creator, videographer. I mean, there's a lot. So yeah.
Before you go, what will we say to the people?
Yeah, you guys should do it to subscribe to the channel. It's really, really
Subscribe,
important. That's what
please
to keep the
subscribe,
channel going. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section and
Comment,
also like the
share,
video.
and like
Yeah.
the video.
It's really important.
We are depending on you guys, to build this platform. So thank you so much again, Dan. And
We
thanks
need
to
the vibe and the energy to keep the
thank you.
platform going.
And we want to say thank you to them.
Of
Because
course.
they are the one who making us sitting here today.
Yeah.
So
without you guys, we are
we are nothing. We are
not
glad
in
that
existence.
this podcast is going to have an interesting conversation coming again.
Exactly.
And like I said, this is the impulse. We spark conversation here. Conversation are meant to be sparked. And
exactly.
we have to discuss the issues.
Yeah.
The issues surrounding
Need
life.
discussed.
Every spectrum of life we discuss it. So
All right.
this is the conversation. And we thank you for coming.
All right.
Again, we leave it right there.
Okay.
Until the next time again.
See you.
Yeah, see you again.
All right.